to be sick of me. Now that I am kind of on this live stream kick, I'm like, I have something else to say. Let me just hop on here. And today is going to be a lesson in responding to people who nitpick your words apart, specifically in the form of coming after either the use of absolutes or generalizations. So Asha and I went live last Saturday to talk about the new restored movement. People who are very, very loyal to Kip loyalists, if you will, from the ICC put out this letter, a 30 plus page letter just talking about all of the corruption that has been in the ICC. And now they're moving forward to start the restored church worldwide, whatever. We covered that. And someone with the username at Go Medina TV says, what makes you think everyone in ICOC wants Kit back simply because some has that sentiment? That's the same fallacious generalization that this channel is making. I said, we actually never said that. And your false summary of what we said is the same type of dangerous word twisting that a lot of leaders in these organizations do. Then they reply, kindly review the video. It may not have been intentional, but there are numerous statements made on how ICOC think or feel in general, which is untrue. Just mentioning it for awareness moving forward. Now, at first glance, and to some people who are not used to dealing with these types of people, it may just seem, oh, they just want to hold you to maybe journalistic integrity or something like that. Like if you're going to be reporting on information like this, just make sure that you're accurate. What's so wrong about that? Well, let's talk about it, because this is not just the tactic of this commenter, but lots of people in the ICC, the ICOC, the COC, the new restored church worldwide, whatever, in Monet, in Beachbody, in LuLaRoe, and all of these places, in many corporate settings and narcissistic relationships and households. This is a tactic that people use. And for someone with common sense and who has integrity and cares about their moral standing, it's very tempting to enter a war of words with this person. It puts you on the defense. And now you are defending your character, right? Like, he says, what makes you think that? This is some fallacious generalization. So then I look up fallacious, and it just means based on a mistaken belief. But basically, like, how could you come online, make this whole video on something that's not even true? And when I'm like, we didn't say that, he says, kindly review the video. Let's break it down. First of all, I'm not going to do that. The video's over an hour. I already said it, whatever. Let's say, hypothetically, we did say that, right? We were talking a lot. We were laughing a lot. Let's say we did say that. These people display a lack of insight when it comes to knowing genre, colloquialisms, and nuance. Like if you can't communicate effectively, if you don't know how just people speak in generic terms, I need help to sleep with, okay. If you don't know how to decipher what people are saying, just say that. Just say that. There are things such as hyperboles. There are things such as like idioms, generalizations, things like that. And you have to know that when someone says everybody or all the time, unless you're talking about like the laws of physics, nothing. An adult with a working brain is going to know that things don't work in absolutes. And if you are so hung up that out of a whole hour plus live stream talking about corruption, lies, stealing money from people, SA victims, brainwashing, finger pointing, and all you can come away with to say is, please review the video. Please review the video, because you're just making some generalizations. There's a problem with you. And this nitpicking, the pulling apart, It's to make those who are engaging in this conversation tired. You get tired chasing your tail in this circle, just trying to prove what you meant, and it detracts from the meaning of what you are saying. Why are you nitpicking my word choice and ignoring the message? Why are you doing that? It has the same kind of flavor as tone policing. So even if we did say that, you are completely oblivious to common, what's the word that I'm thinking of? Just like tools and features, elements of, sorry, I get so distracted by these comments. Can I minimize them? Because they're so random. You're completely oblivious to just how normal people talk. Then you want to use that to question integrity. And then here we go, where it says, after that, it might not have been intentional, but there are numerous statements made on how ICOC think or feel in general, which is untrue. So the thing about that is, Asha and I were in the ICOC for many, many years. I think for her, was it like 20 years? For me, it was like 14. And we had traveled many places in this kingdom. We've met many people. We've heard sermons from many people. We've preached many sermons. We've been in many rooms with leaders, many discipling relationships, many vision setting conferences and things like that, retreats. So we know how a lot of the people think and how a lot of the higher up is. And why is that? Because we were brainwashed and groomed to carry out the mission. So like, I'm not sure what that's about. No, I will not be going to kindly review the video because we said what we said. And you keep referencing the ICOC. I'm not sure how many times we referenced to the ICOC in that video because it was primarily about the ICC and the new RCW. So maybe that was just a mistake on your part. Go Medina TV. Hey, John from Miami. But yeah, so I just wanted to say that if you find yourself in a conversation, whether text or verbal, and you're trying to communicate something, there's a big picture that you're getting across, an overarching message, and someone is picking apart your word choice, disengage. Disengage. This is not a healthy person. And even if they are healthy, then they're not cognitively all there. Okay. They're not in tune enough. They're not intelligent enough. They are not savvy enough to pick up on nuance to know that if someone says all the time or every time or everybody, that you don't literally mean 100% of the time or 100% of the people. So either this person is being a jerk and a manipulator, or they are not very bright. Maybe they had a hard time in English identifying the main idea, the main point. Maybe they had a hard time composing essays and sticking to a thesis and including details that were relevant. Maybe they weren't good at picking up on irony or foreshadowing. I'm not sure. But no matter the case, these are not the type of people that you want to be interacting with. And from my experience, it's a lot of people who are in control in cults, and a lot of really toxic, manipulative, power hungry people like narcissists. So yeah, that's it. That's just my little note. I just wanted to hop on here and say that if you find someone nitpicking you, do not waste your breath, do not waste your energy, do not allow yourself to be drained by going back and forth with them, having a war of words, because you won't win. You won't win because it makes no sense. So they're going to keep asking these questions. The only thing they want to hear is they were right, and they're not. So don't do it. Save yourself. I lost so much time in my life trying to prove myself to people who cannot be appeased any other way than you just simply bowing out. And we're not doing that anymore. So that's all. That's my lesson. Let me know if this was helpful for you. And I'll talk to you guys next time.